Hey guys, welcome to the channel. The very first video on this channel is your boy Tensei, and today we're gonna be talking about One Piece chapter 1106. Let's get right into this. All right, the cover page wasn't anything too much. It was a cover request. There's an alligator, in a fit with Bonnie. They were on the beach. But then there's not much. It's alright. The title though, on your side, on your side. It doesn't say much till you read the chapter. Okay. So the first thing we see is Luffy was full, his stomach was big, but then he digested his food real quick. He's surrounded by marines. Don't mean shit. It doesn't bother him. But then still we don't know where Luffy got his food from. Caribou. Some speculated Kizaru. We don't know. We don't know. They did say he was missing for a bit, so could Caribou have taken him into his swamp dimension, or giving him food there, brought him back out. We don't know. We don't know. It's all speculations now. And after that, what we see is the pacifistas being ordered by Saturn to shoot down Frankie, Bonnie, Kuma, Atlas. They're in the sky. After Kizaru cuts the shoot. So in the midst of all that, Vegapunk tells Atlas to inform Bonnie of something, and after she does that, Bonnie then tells the pacifistas that it doesn't look like she ordered them, but then she does talk to them saying, please don't shoot us. I'll be daddy, please don't shoot us. What's it called? Help us escape instead. And to my surprise, the pacifistas they turn around and start shooting at the Marines. So the pacifistas go rogue. They go rogue. The what's it called? The world government's weapons of destruction. Of keeping everything safe. Go rogue. Um. So yeah. That happened. So we get Vegapunk thinking, and just with his thoughts, he's saying he could not bear to think about Bonnie being killed by Kuma, or by Kuma killing Bonnie with his own hands, because those pacifistas are made in Kuma's image, so you could basically say that he's Kuma, in a sense. So he says that he installed kind of like a full self, where Bonnie is the highest, what's it called, the highest level of authority, ahead of the world elders, the five elders, stuff like that. So that was crazy. That was crazy to see, because that is a huge betrayal, on the world government. With no hesitation, Saturn comes in. No hesitation. Man wasn't sleeping. He had that look. He had that side look. He looked like this. He had a side look. He impales Vegapunk real quick. He impales him. Don't thoughts about it. He Vegapunk had this coming, for a while. He should have died earlier. But then, you know, not that I'm saying I don't like him though, but then he has his good and bad side. It is what it is. And after that, Saturn then orders Kizaru to make quick work of the guys falling from the sky. So Saturn sends some beams, some laser beams. They get hit. I think all of them did get hit. They got hit. Then Kizaru zooms right straight to what's it called, to Bonnie and Kumas, and Kizaru doesn't look distraught. He's going to kill his friends. And Bonnie, she's a small child too. You know, so but he looks like he's still in his resolve, because he's on the side of the Marines. He's on the side of the world government. He's on the side of justice. So he's still in his resolve, and in the midst of that, right about to slash them, saying that he will make it as painless as possible. In one slash they both go. Uh, Luffy pulls up with a right hook with armament on it, no cock, no advanced conqueror's haki, and it's just something there. There was no advanced conqueror's haki, and it's just something to note there. So he sends Kizaru flying. That's the second time now. Kizaru Kizaru is not having it, you know. Gear 5 interrupting him every single time, you know. It's not going as planned. It's not going as planned. So Luffy is giddy, he's happy, he say let's have some fun, you know, he's in a great mood, a fantastic mood. So the guys falling from the sky, they fall, but then Luffy is affecting the environment. So the ground is rubbery, you know, it's rubbery. They just fall and they bounce off it. So they bounce the land safely. Sanji asks if everyone's good, if everyone's okay. Bonnie rushes to Vegapunk, saying that we should leave, even though we're gonna die. And I'm thinking like, bro, he's half dead. He's not gonna survive this. He's half dead. So you know, so that was just funny. That was just funny. Yeah. Then Bunny brings it up that she's hearing a rhythm. You know, like a theme song playing. You know, she's like, what is this? So that she's just thinking back to what Kuma has told her when she was younger. Or Nika comes in with a theme song, you know, or a sound like that, you know, with a smile on his face to save people, you know, all cheery and stuff like that. Then we see Vegapunk look at Bonnie with a side eye and he's like, yeah, I see you haven't realized it too. And I too didn't realize it till I had to see, you know, the gear fifth form with his own eyes. That's what he says, you know, that the child Kuma had his eyes on is Sun God Nika, and that was he's referring to Luffy, you know. Then we get a beautiful panel. We get a absolutely beautiful panel. I'm sure everyone has been waiting for it, where we have Luffy in the sky as Nika, with Bonnie and Kuma realizing that, you know, Luffy is Nika, but then we don't see Kuma. He's just Bonnie, you know. But it looked beautiful. It looked absolutely beautiful, you know, beautiful. So that was just beautiful, you know. Then we have the last panel. The last panel. It was sparked. It was choked. Not necessarily but then it was sparked. You know, very clean panel. You know, he had the Marines reporting back. I think to the vice admirals or so, saying there's a huge ship. It's a big ship. You know, great ship. You know, I think it's like times three the size of an ordinary Marine ship. You know, and is gunning for them. Is heading straight down. He's not slowing down. He's just moving. It's coming for them, you know. And they're just like, who's this? Where are they coming from? Why them? You know. Then the next panel we see Dory and Brogy. We see Dory and Brogy. You know, Brogy is telling Dory that no yeah, that he's saying that they've come to retrieve Straw Hat Luffy. Then Dory says, or we might as just well refer to him as Sun God Nika, you know. I'm thinking, okay, they put up. They were the least of my expectations. I thought it was going to be the Grand Fleets. It could be Dragon. It could be Shanks. It could be, you know, it could even be Blackbeard. It could be anybody. But then it was the Giants. It was Dorian Broggy, and that was crazy. That was just crazy to you know, to see. Oh, that keeps upping it. It keeps upping it. You know. So there was also was a conversation with two Marines that they're like, we thought you guys have been extinct for like 100 years or something like that, you know. And I don't really know, are they referring to the Giants? Are they referring to Dory and Brogy, you know, saying those two, or just the Giants in particular? If it is the Giants, you know, they should be able to know if the Giants do exist or not, right? You know, in a sense, like how well does the government hide that kind of information, you know? So just something I was thinking about, you know. And there's a break next week. Yeah, there's a break next week. It is what it is, boys. It is what it is, boys and girls. You know, there's a break next week. It's gonna be a long 2 weeks. You know, that's a whole chapter. You know, I did see something too going around in the community. Saying that this chapter is 1106, and there was an earlier chapter which was 116, and the title of that chapter was just Giants. You know, that was when Dorian Broggy were fighting on what's it called? Is it Little Garden? Yeah, Little Garden. You know, so it's the title of that chapter was just Giants, and 1106, the title of this chapter is On Your Side. So if you kind of like place that beside each other, it's like saying Giants on your side. Oh, order foreshadowing. You know, it's crazy. You know, the community just having fun. You know, just having fun. So you know, I think that was just a nice tidbit to add in there. So that's the chapter. You know, there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to speculate. You know, if you guys have any thoughts, speculations, leave them all down in the comments over there. You know, I'll reply to all I can, as if not everything, all. You know, leave a thumbs up there. That really helps, and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy this content. I really appreciate it. You know, many more videos to come on this channel. We're just getting started. You know, so yeah, if you enjoyed the comments, look forward to the next video. If you enjoyed the video, look forward to the next video. You know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.